All right, so we would like to now have a Q&A session for this session. Could we have Mr. Shigematsu on the screen? We have a question for you from the Secretariat. Okay, so are you, or is the ministry considering adding new technologies covered by the JCM in the future?
Yeah, thank you for the question. So yeah, when we talk with the Japanese private companies, so there is an emerging interest on the new technology, such as the wind power or green hydrogen or CCS or CCU. So I think those areas have some potential to be added in the future for the JCM model project, but we should consider that those projects should reduce the GHG emission derived from the fossil fuel combustion. Also, the emission reduction from those projects should be contribute to achieve the national determined contribution in GC for both Japan and partner countries. So yeah, we are seeking any opportunity to add more new technology for JCM.
Wonderful, thank you very much. I hope this information was helpful. Now, could we have Mr. SEARLE back on the screen? Thank you, Mr. Shigematsu. Could we have Mr. SEARLE, Senor SEARLE, back on the screen if you're still with us?
Okay. I am, yeah.
Hi, thank you for, you answered some of the questions already, but
yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah. Thank you. But we have a question for you from our side as well, just one question.
Okay. Yeah.
What are the technologies you especially expect in the JCM model projects for Chile? And tell us why.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw that question before. So, I mean, it's difficult to pinpoint one specific technology, but as you saw there, of course, energy storage is one of the main ones. You saw this chart in terms of how coal phase out will trigger a number of measures in different sectors, in different end use sectors like mining, industry, electrification. So technology in particular, I'm not in a position to say so. But if you look at the one of the slides in terms of the transmission, needs that we have now and that we need to be changing in the future. So there's a lot of technology associated with digitalization of the system. Yeah, I don't know if I cover your question or not, but it's
not one in particular, but
right,
but creative ideas are welcome.
Right, but we also have I didn't show it here, but we also have mitigation cost curve, action cost curve, and you will see there. I can send it to you already, and then we have there also a very detailed array of different measures. Some of them are negative in terms of cost, but others are more costlier. And I think it's a good way of trying to think how the JCM could fit into those more detailed measures. And I also saw the presentation of a previous expert colleague, and of course some of those areas are of interest to us. Green hydrogen, one of them. Blending, also blending fuels. Tiny coal, use more ammonia, for instance. I know that Japan has a lot of work on that part. But we can chat further and to see where the JCM can fit. And my main message, and I think I said it before also in previous webinars of the JCM, is that we're very happy because we're working pretty well and coordinated. Nevertheless, the project are very, small in terms of its impact or their impact. So what we would like to see is the JCM trying to help us in probably larger projects. I don't know.
Mm.
So that could be something to be explored bilaterally.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. I hope this this information is helpful for the private sector and giving them inspiration. Thank you very much. And thank you, Mr. SEARLE. We would like to ask also Takahashi-san, Mr. Takahashi. If you
Yes.
could. Okay, so it's okay. So this question is a bit specific, but it's from us. When applying for JCM model projects, is it necessary to complete obtaining all permits and licenses for the projects?
Okay. Thank you for the question and asking me. And when the selection, it is possible. When the selection, it is possible if there is a case that all permit or license is not obtained. So, but we need to make sure that the project could finish surely if we select. So they need to show us how it is certain by a MOU or LOI or such document if they need to have a requirement or permission.
Okay, thank you very much. That was a specific question. Another question for you, Mr. Takahashi. What should I do if I want to consult about applying for the JCM model project?
Okay. So I think that JCM Global Match by Ms. Ishikawa presented is quite helpful to make or establish a connection between company in Chile and partner participant in Japan. So a company is in partner country don't always have good connection to the business corresponding or cooperating with Japanese participants. So please make use of it. And for the application, we would like to select a good project. It is important to have a good financial plan other than the part of grant by JCM provided by what project they get. And make sure to have good method about how to reduce greenhouse gas emission. And also a schedule plan for finalizing the project in regulated year. So please be noted about that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Takahashi. And yes, everyone, please check out Global Match.